How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And, yeah, some collab time. From a brewery I've had a bunch of collab stuff from, and a brewery I've only had collab stuff from. And that is Other Half and Monkish Brewing's Blowing Up the Spot. I've done my fair share of Other Half reviews. They're relatively close to where I live, so there you go. Monkish. I've only done two of their beers. Well, one actually up until this point. One was their. They did a collaboration with Trillium, and it was the mango one. The Never and Again, I believe it was, which is a little bit sideways, let's put it that way. So, super excited to give them another whirl. Even though it's collaboration, when you can get in those collaborations, things go all weird and dicey and fucking like that. So, anyway, let's see what she's got. As far as what it says on the can itself, it says Other Half X Monkish Blown Spot Imperial India Pale Ale. 10.2% alcohol by volume, so it's a chugger. And that be that. As per typical, like, hipster beer styles, you don't really get much as far as an explanation. You just get a cool can with kind of swirly designs and beautifulness going on. Abstract patterns and stuff that is neither offensive nor negative. Somewhere in between. I dig it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I am a sucker for spirals and geometric patterns and the whole nine, so, you know, who am I to fucking complain? Anyway, I'm gonna give this an aggressive pour here. A little bit of head on that sucker. Why? I don't know. Finger and a half micron-y bubbles. We're talking about super tight, compact bubbles, and it looks like a bowl of fluffy dreaminess kind of in there. Just off late, but it's almost like if you had back in the day, if you're hanging out with your girlfriend and, you're both sitting in one of those egg chairs, the wicker egg chairs, where it was just like you could take, like, the big kind of beanbaggy thing and put it in a fucking chair, and you sit in it for a while with you and your significant other, and then you can put it in any form or fashion, whether you want to sit up, lay down, you kind of slowly drift down because you want to make out and shit like that. Anyway, it kind of has that kind of, like, vibe to it, to where it's like it's sucking down. You can't see it, obviously, but it's like I just want to lay in it. Yeah, I just want to lay in it. So yeah, she looks the part. Let's put it that way. Color wise, I mean, honey, like nice rich honey, turbid honey, semi opaque. You barely get a little bit of light or shadows or can see shit through it, I guess you'd say. And so she looks the part of a New England style hazy IPA, I guess you'd say. Let's try to get a nose on this sucker. Burps. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the shit. A lot of these beers do kind of bleed together. A lot of these double IPAs that everybody fawns over, just like a lot of things in life, they do bleed together. They do all have similar calling cards to them. When I sit here and I'm going to talk about this beer right now, I'm huffing the shit out of it because I really want to try to see if I can get specifics out of it. What I'm getting is a very visceral, very humanizingly beautiful juiciness. Like it's a ripened fruit. When you're an adult, when you're a kid, it doesn't really fucking matter. When you get a really good piece of fruit, you're like, oh man, this fruit is fucking perfect. It's because it's ripened to a specific point to where your body is just like, there's shit firing in your head. There's endorphins firing in your head to where your body's like, yes, I love this. And what that is just, it's a deliciousness. It's a sweetness. It's an ingrained feeling of euphoria from a specific kind of back in the day kind of thing. Because sugar now, we can get crack and fucking sugar and fucking heroin and fucking brownies. You know what I mean? Whatever your vice may be, whether it's sweets or illicit drugs, you can get what you want. But there's that kind of inherent kind of like, okay, we picked the perfect fruit and it's sweet. And there's this kind of like, okay, this is absolutely perfect. That's what you're getting in these noses of a lot of these double IPAs. And that's what this has. To where whether it be a peach, whether it be a pineapple, whether it be a kiwi, it's not necessarily the exact fruit you're getting. It's the point in which it's fermented. Or not even, I shouldn't even say fermented because I shouldn't have thrown it out there. Because it's not a fermented thing. It's the point to where it's ripened to where your body's kind of freaking out. Now, you want to go for the fermented thing and go even further back to where we got like when we were apes back in the day, and we got really excited because we got a really overly ripened fruit that made us a little bit drunk. Sure, that's probably part and parcel of it too, but we're just getting that perfect kind of fruit, and that's the nose you're getting off this. You're getting the gamut of fruits. We can sit here and talk about nuance as far as, you know, stone and star and fucking, you know, yellow and green and orange and whatever kind of fruits you want to talk about. But what you're really aiming for is a ripeness of a fruit. And this has it in spades. So we're talking about a really beautifully done kind of menage of stone fruitiness, citrus, and a little bit of star fruitiness with a little bit of like kind of the ever so slightest, or you know, like real honey, not overly sweetened fructose honey, kind of involved. That's what we're going for there. But what we're really trying to say is, okay, this is really good fruit. Long-winded? Sure. Is it going to be delicious? Hopefully. We're going to find out. Cheers. It's fucking delicious is what it is. There's this bitter dankness behind the beer. I didn't even talk about on the nose. I didn't really get much on the nose. So you're getting all those kind of ripened fruits in the mouth itself. But then you get this kind of bitterness, this drying, semi-dank bitterness. It's not super, super dank to where it's like, you know, straight up keefy weed, or it's just fucking rotten fucking onions, but it's enough kind of like danky, bitter onioniness just below to where it kind of pops its head out and shows you what the fuck it actually is, to counterbalance that sweetness, to counterbalance that juiciness, and just make it absolutely fucking delicious. The mouth feels nice. I get this kind of like the yeast combination of the particulate floating in the beer and the yeast and whatnot gives me a drying that makes me want to drink the beer more. And then, you know, you have that bittering, which you know, kind of elevates that, combines that, multiplies that. Then you have that sweet juiciness from the actual hops itself, combined with the malts, which kind of tricks your brain into thinking it is a fruit juice, because you know, if it's all hops, it's just all bitter fucking craziness. So you're getting the sweetness from the malts and combining with the fucking hop juiciness to where your brain is kind of thinking it actually is like a fruit, and it just fucking works. It works, and it's absolutely fucking delicious. It is one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late, and one of the better other half beers I've had, and definitely the best monkish beer I've had since the second one, and they're all collabs. The other one was a Red Hot Dumpster Fire, so... Yeah, that does not suck. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? Yes. It delivers exactly what I want, the way I want it. I'm getting all those fruits in the way I described ad nauseum earlier, combined with just enough sweetness to counterbalance that with a mouthfeel to boot. Value and availability. It's Other Half. It's monkish. Crazy. People flip out. you probably can't find it. I'm lucky enough to where I have fucking awesome people that just fucking present this shit to me. Thank you very much, Keith. And, yeah, so right down there if you want to talk about value and availability, because I don't know. And just say if you like what we like this. If you like good beer. Because that's what this is good beer. It is that separation of the norm. You have a lot of those beers that want to be this, that try to be this. And it just nails it. It just gets it right. There's better ones. I've had better ones in this, but I've had a lot worse. Let's put it that way. And this is up there as far as, for me, the way I like my double IPAs to kind of hash out. So if you like good beer, if you like well-made beer, if you like collaborations, if you like a beautiful balance between hops and sweetness and fruit and the whole nine, then this is definitely a beer you should pick up. If you can, because it's probably a one-off fucking bullshit. This is the thing with the review thing that's weird, is that this is probably like, oh, we did a collab and we'll never do it again, and then I get a can, I wait a couple weeks, I review it, then I wait a week or two, I post it, and no one can get it, and then I feel like an asshole. But I still reviewed it, so whatever. Yeah, so absolutely delicious. Hopefully you guys have had it. If you can't get it, try to get it, and if it's still available, I would say even weeks, months later. Let's see. Nope. They tried to put a date on here. Well, they did put one on, but it got brutalized. But I don't think it's that old. So anyway, I'll try to get this up quicker. This is the 9th of December. So take that for what it's worth. But yeah, delicious beer. If you can get it, get it. If not, I'm sorry. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. And, yeah, another review down. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a beautifully made double IPA right now. And, yeah, hopefully see you next time. Cheers.